are 3 firm reminders that I give to each and every web design client that I work with, and I highly recommend that you consider giving these same reminders to your clients as well. These just eliminate a lot of issues down the road, and that is why we do this at the beginning of our work. Before we actually even start a project, these are the reminders that my clients are being told. The very first one is that 50% of my work getting done on time is going to be their responsibility. This is teamwork. I am the expert on what I do, but they are the expert in their business. And so I'm going to need their feedback, their approval as we go. Now, of course, I'm doing my part by letting them know what feedback looks like. What am I actually going to be asking them for feedback on? What am I not going to be asking them for feedback on? And how often is that feedback going to be needed? Are we going to jump on a phone call? Is this going to be an email, a video conference? That way they know exactly what to expect. You see, business owners are very busy. They wear a lot of hats. And so when we can give them a heads up, we can schedule some time at the beginning of the project so that they know what's coming up. Well, they're going to be there and have a much easier time at managing that feedback, and it's not going to be just thrown at them randomly. Now, the second reminder that I give all of my clients is what is not included in a project. And I'm very clear about this. Not only are we going to be talking about this, but I'm also going to be providing this to them in writing. I include all of this on my invoice. And this is the same invoice that I have in Next Level so that you can use it as well. On this invoice, it includes, of course, what is being included in the project. It includes what specifically is not being included in the project. These could be things like logo design or any type of work that falls outside of the scope of work or the growth plan that we have created together. And I also include on there what are some expenses that they're going to have that are going to be due to a third party. So these are expenses that are not coming actually to me. I am not being paid for this. So this could be things like hosting, this could be plugins, this could be themes, any software that you might need in order to get a job done. Now, the third reminder that I give clients, and usually this reminder is sprinkled throughout our conversations together on repeat just so that they are aware. But I let them know that I may not always be able to do what it is that they like. So especially if I have a client that is presenting a design to me or they are dictating a lot of things in the work, this is something that I discuss with them very early on, because if they're not going to let me take the lead on that and they're going to try and do it, well, then I'm not going to be able to create as an effective website as I could if they let me do my thing. So that's why I always let them know you may come to me and want something specific, and I may or may not be able to make that change, because my job isn't to build you a pretty website. My job is to build you an effective website, a profitable website. And in order for me to do that, you got to let me do my thing there based on my experience. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that your website is as profitable as possible. So after we get this website up, it's running, we're collecting data on it, we are going to be checking how effective it is. We are going to be testing out different pages, different colors, different things on the website in order to make sure that you are getting the best bang for your buck and you are collecting as many leads, customers, and sales from that website as possible. So this is just a reminder, letting them know that essentially we are going to be making changes to a website based on data, based on its performance, so that we are getting a profitable website at the end of the day, which ultimately is what they care about. And if you remind them that is why you are very strategic in the changes that you make and the feedback that you take in and implement, well, they're usually on board with that. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other reminders that you give all of your clients. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.